Alright, so this is going to be a quick and very rough tutorial slash idea for using the SoulsSpeedruns Save Organizer to organize saves for practice or for IELTS, for example, in other games. I'm going to be showing this on Ty The Tasmanian Tiger, but you can use it on, I believe, any game that uses the saves in one save file. So as long as the save is contained to a single individual file, you can use this save organizer. But yeah, so first things first, here is the SoulsSpeedruns Save Organizer. I will send a link to this in the description down below. It has all of the Souls games preloaded. I've already made one for Ty. John was checking if it was working, but I'll show you how to set it up from scratch. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Edit Games, and then click this plus to create a new game. So I'll call this Ty Tutorial, and then the name of the game's save file. So I'm going to be doing this out of save file 3, because they're all named different things in the directory. 1 and 2 are the ones that I use for my casual playthrough and for doing speedruns, so I'm going to use game 3 for this. And then what I want you to do next is to browse for the save file location. So I'm going to do that quickly. I may have to blur this out if it's a bit doxy, I don't actually know. But yeah, you should be able to find it. It's in Program Files, Steam, User Data, and then it's your Steam ID, and then it is 411960, and then it'll either be in local or remote, depending on whether or not you use cloud saves or whatever. So there's game 3, so I will select that and open it. I do not wish to use this directory to store the profiles for the game, because I don't know if saving other things in here will completely break it, so I'm gonna hit no. And then what I did do is set up on my desktop just an example folder for Ty save directory. There is already a profile in here from when I did the test before, but I'm going to delete that. And then what you do need to do is set up a profile. So I'm going to go new, call it Ty Tutorial, and there we go. So now we can close out of that, and we can select it and open the profile. And this is going to be blank at the minute, so what we're going to do is go into the game and now make some saves. So I'm going to create a new game on save file 3. And they're referred to as save states, but I'm going to point out that it doesn't create dynamic save states that save anywhere. What it will do is just dump the most recent saved game of the file. So if I click import save state, it's going to say game 3 here. We can rename this what we want. I'll put new game, and this will be the new game. Just, when you load in fresh save file, that's what that's going to be. And then I'll play through a bit of the game and sort of talk about what I think this is going to be useful for. Maybe edit it out if I'm really washed, because I haven't fucking played this game in a year. Holy, there's no way. Right, so we're gonna go into shipwrecks now, and then you see there's the save icon, so the game is saved again. So what I can now do at this point, if I want, is click import save state. If I want to rename that, let's call it Rex Marks 1 Rang or something. Which in that in itself is probably enough to sort of show you what it can do. So then if we're on this screen, so I've got, obviously, if you look in here, my save file 3 is currently, it's Rex Marks 1 Rang. But I just go to the main menu, I highlight this new game, I click load save state, and it'll say load successful. And then you see when I go in, now it's the new save file again, which is really handy. I went through earlier, obviously, and did this for all of the levels in Hub 1. So say we want 2 up any percent, and this is my route 2 up any percent that I do, which is going to be you have the aqua rang. So I click that load, and you see 1% completion. We click here, we load it to up just as if we have just finished Rex Marks and made our way over here. And then you click walk any as well, load save state, load successful. So if I go load game, we're in walk, we have 10 thunder eggs, we have 2 rangs. It's just as if we made it here in any percent. So yeah, that's basically it. replace save state overwrites the thing you have highlighted with the current save version of the game. So if I click over here and press replace save state, that will overwrite this like anonymous game 3-1 with like walk any percent. How I see this being useful is for like practicing or for running ILs, in that like it can be really annoying when you're using like cheat mode, that like maybe you have all the ranks but you only need a couple of them, so like rank cycles would be really fucked up. Or like you know, on like 100%, if you want to go back in, if you've been like practicing any percent, some of the opals might be missing, or you might like not very easily be able to like reset the game to like with all the opals are still there, but like everything up to that game has been completed. So I think if you just go through and like play the speedrun, and any time that you do like a save out or a quit out and the game saves itself automatically and you want to create a save state, just like load a save state until you have like a library of, well, like all the levels in the game is what I think would be like really useful for it. But yeah, it just means that like if you want to practice like walk ILs, it's like 2 buttons to reset, then you go back in, you load game. It's just the same as like starting a full game run, which is really easy. But yeah, that's that. Just a quick tutorial. If you got any questions, pop them down below. But I only learned how to use this yesterday, so the Souls Discord or like the GitHub page for where this is saved might be a better place to ask them. But yeah, that's that.